All right, so we are starting exercise 7C from the clip features on page 255, and it asks us to turn off the LA census tracts layer, which I did, add the social services layer, which you can see these green dots to the project. We can open up, ask us to examine the attribute table, so we can open that up and take a look at it. And go from there. So then it asks on the Analysis tab, in the Tools gallery, select the Clip tool and set the following parameters. So we will go to the Input Feature is Social Services. Clip feature is Public Housing Ring Buffer. And we're going to leave it Social Services Clip because I already have one that's clipped. The other thing I recommend doing, if this has failed a couple times, make sure you clear anything you have selected. So go back to your Map tab and click on the Clear to clear any currently selected features. Sometimes that will cause problems. And then we'll run the tool. And if we turn off our social services layer, we just have the points inside our buffers. Then they ask you, so I'm skipping ahead to, well actually let's open our attribute table. It says on page 258, the clip operation reduced the number of social services sites to 1,306 from 5,410. So we got it right. The table's attributes, and the cat too, okay, tells us the type of services they are. Now we're creating that spatial join starting on page 258. The features in the Clip Social Services layer are located within 1 mile buffer of public housing sites. So let's see, what do they want us to do? Social Services layer does not have an attribute that indicates the range of the buffer, so we're going to use our existing buffers to figure that out. So on the Analysis tab, here we go, in the Tools gallery, we're going to click on the Spatial Join. You can also search for these if you wanted to. In the geoprocessing pane for the target features, select Social Services Clipped. I'm going to use that one that I just created. Use the Social Services Clipped. For join features, select Public Housing Ring Buffer. The output feature class, Social Services Buffer Range. I'm going to call this Buffer Range 2 because I already have one. For the match option, completely within. In the Field Map section, to the right side, click the Properties tab. Rename both field name and alias to range. Let me reread that. In the field map section, scroll down the output fields list and choose distance. So we're looking for distance. I just gotta scroll, see I had to scroll down in here and all the way to the bottom of here. Go to distance. To the right side, change the name and alias to range. Okay, so they're both changed. Make sure this type is set to double and click run, or run the tool. Okay, open the attribute table. And we'll see that range that we just created of all the different buffer distances. And this is what we're going to be using to change that symbology. What do they want done? One for each of the buffer ranges. So I went under unique values, range, and they want red, a red color. Oops, yes. That might be a little bright red. A yellow color. You get the idea. and green. Okay. Hopefully that helps you create this layer so you can view it on your map.